Hello. Hello, hello. It is I, your friendly neighborhood Calsan. And today we're going to be doing some photo editing. Yeah. Hi, Finn. Hi, Maddie. I see that you have a 3-stream streak. Nice. Good to have you here. Even though you have to lurk, I see that. Good to have you here. We're going to switch over to photo editing. Here we go. We're going to be doing here. Well, hang on. Let me get, I'm going to get some music going. Boop. There we go. We got music going. Yep, it's going through. Okay, cool. Good. Yeah. So we're going to just do some acen photos. So this is from acen 2025, Anime Central, in Chicago. And I'm just going to be working on this. So it's going to be a pretty chill stream. I do have Instagram for my photography, Haggerty Photos, over on Instagram if you want to follow. I haven't posted on there in a while, but I'm going to start posting some of these photos that I'm editing here. Eventually, I'll put them over there. So yeah. So I'm just making sure everything is good. This guy's cosplay. This guy did, he did a few cosplays that weekend. He always stood in the same spot in the lobby. But this guy, I don't know if this is a specific character or if he was just a skeleton pirate, but it's pretty awesome regardless. So I don't want to do that. I love this. I love this chill Stardew music. It's so good. Oh, this song is so good. This is Kumu. This is the Ghost House song. This song is so good. This remix is really good. Thought I was in the wrong folder for a second saving this. There we go. Okay. And of course we had the Furies
okay,
here.
Bye.
Hi, Hylian. You came in and then you're leaving right away? Oh, I see you're lurking. Okay. I see you lurking over there. Well, actually, I don't think I need to crop this at all. Ah, thanks for the head pats. Feels nice. That feels nice. I was thinking maybe I should crop this, but I don't think I need to crop it. Maybe I'll bring it in just a smidge here. That's pretty good. Doop, doop, doop. I was gonna say, why is this not selecting? There we go. Hey, Inko, how you doing? Haven't heard from you in a while. How you been? That's pretty good. You're doing good. That's good. We're just doing a photo editing stream. I don't know if you know this, but in my real life disguise, I'm a professional photographer outside of this moonchild that I am. So, you drew a little furry guy? You did? Wow. That's pretty awesome. I'm gonna grab. Make this a little smaller. Yeah, it's just a chill Sunday. Just a chill Sunday today. These One Piece ladies are awesome. I love that they're basically all of them are male characters, but they're gender bent, except for Hancock here. It's freaking awesome. I'm actually gonna crop this in, get her bag out of the way. That's pretty good. Her hair's in her face here. I just noticed that. That's okay. I just whacked my microphone stand on accident. I never know if you guys can hear that. When I whack my microphone stand, if you guys can hear that or not. You probably can. Oh no, you can't. Okay, good. Good. You're in Pugsley Art. Our dog. Our sausage dog. Oh, this is Xanarkand. This is a lo-fi version of a Final Fantasy X song. I love these guys cosplayed as Doug Dimmadome. They're both Doug Dimmadome. Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome. I mean, I hate... So the thing about the Donald E. Stevens Convention Center is that its light is so hard, like natural light. There's not a lot of natural light in this place. So like, even though the entrance is right here, there's like an overhang where like people can come in and pull up and drop people off. But it's like a big overhang. So like light does not come in here. The only light that comes in that's natural, there's like a few skylights here. But it hardly ever comes in. And so lighting in this place sucks. It's so bad. That's why I like what's the other convention center downtown in Chicago? McCormick. McCormick Place is so much better because there's so much natural light that comes into that main area where people hang out. And it's so much better for cosplay photos. But here, like this is like, it's so dark. I have to like lighten this up. I mean, usually doing one of these actions lightens it up automatically for me, but sometimes I have to do it even more so. But then that's when I start getting the film grain, you know, it's still dark. So then I'll go in and we'll do like the, where are my curves? Curves. We'll bring it up a little bit more like that. So that's better. But you get like that when you get close in, you get like that film grain. I hate it. Ugh. Blah. Ugh. Stupid light. That's all right. I'll put a little blue in this. There we go. That's better. Let's put this down here. Whoops. Actually, cancel out of my saving. This is going to be number 4. Oh, some more One Piece girls. I think it's so cool when people do the boots from Egghead Island arc. Like those boots are so cool. This music's making me want to play Breath of the Wild and or Tears of the Kingdom. Save. Oh. The little Hatsune Miku. Hatsune Miku. I don't know why I couldn't say it for a second there. It's a little itty bitty little puppet. Let's bring it in just a smidge. On all sides. All right. Whoop. Why did my news pop up on my screen? Go away, news. I don't know why it does this sometimes. I can never get it to go away. I hate Windows 11. Actually, I don't hate Windows 11 that much. It's really not that bad. Well, you guys can't see it, but there's like a whole big like news thing that just popped up. Like you move your mouse close to the edge of the screen or somewhere and it pops up and then I can never get it. There's not like a X or anything to just get it to go away. You have to like find the spot for it to like, there it goes. Now it went away. There's like a weird spot where you have to move the mouse again for it to get to go away. It's stupid. Yeah, it's a little Hatsune Miku. Like a little, what are those? What kind of puppets called? A marionette. That's pretty good. Oops. I love Kirby music so much. This is probably one of my favorite songs. This Meta Knight. Or sorry, this is King Dedede's theme song, not Meta Knight. Let's do this one as a square. There we go. That's good. The Denji. Actually, I'm just going to keep it like that. I'm not going to crop it in more than that. It looks good. Yeah, I like that. That's good. We'll do... I don't think I need to adjust the curves at all, do I? Yeah, maybe just a little bit. Well, actually, no. I think. Whoops. I think that's good just the way it is. Let's just add a little blue. There we go. That's good. Chainsaw Man, yeah. Denji. There's so many Chainsaw Mans at conventions nowadays. It's crazy. Good anime. I only watched a little bit of it. I didn't get too far into it. I do want to go back and complete it though. I did enjoy what I saw. There's Mihawk and Shanks. Bring it in a little closer. Somebody had their suitcase with them. I like my suitcase. I like my suitcase. Oh, the vocal stems. That's good. A little blue. So you can actually see, so here's the main entrance again. You can actually see the outside here. So it is, you know, it is daytime, but there's like no natural light gets into this lobby really from there because this overhang goes out so far. If you've been there, you know what I mean. What am I doing? I'm doing blue. You were busy writing about a fiscal report. Well, Finn, don't you have a shift that's going until 1, so I don't expect you to be paying too much attention here. All right, got the first batch of 8 photos done. You don't need to. Keeps asking me if I want to save those ones, but they're already saved. Where did my folder go? There we go. All right, we're gonna go over to this Indiana Jones. Okay. Yes, Indiana Jones is pretty good. I love his little gold. What's the little golden artifact? This one I'm gonna have to boost up the brightness a little bit on this too. There we go. I had to boost it up quite a bit on this one. It's so dark. Cloud and Sephiroth. Some other guy taking photos back here of other people. Man, a lot of these. So when I go to these conventions and do photos, you know, I don't solicit for services, you know. So there's a lot of photographers that come to these conventions and they're not allowed. They don't buy tickets. They don't buy a ticket to the convention. So they're not allowed to go into any other part of the convention except for this lobby. And so this main area is a lobby, but there's a lot of photographers that will sit out here and solicit for photos. So they'll ask if they could take a photo, right? And then they'll have them do like 5, 6, 7 different poses. It's not like I just take a quick photo and I'm like, hey, do a pose, and I'll have them do a quick photo, take a photo, let them leave. You know, maybe I'll take a few photos. Maybe I'll switch it to like, you know, up and down instead of horizontal. But a lot of other photographers will just sit there and have them do all these poses, and I'll take up like 10 minutes of their time, and then they go up and give them their card and they said, hey, if you want these photos, you have to pay me for them. Like, come on, guys, like seriously. And they'll sit there. Some of them set up like professional lighting, or they have like their own lighting that they carry around with them the whole area, and just like, it's just, I don't know. I understand that they're trying to make work, but like, don't take up so much of their time and then tell them that they have to pay you for the photos that you just took of them. Like, right, exactly, man. I'd see some of these photographers, they're like, they ask them to pose and then they're like all the way on the floor, like laying down all the way on the floor, getting like all these different angles, and I see them there for like an extended period of time, like 10 minutes sometimes, taking all these photos of them. And then they're like, here's my card, if you want these you have to pay for them. Like, I don't know, I just don't get it. You know, a lot of times, because my significant other is a rights, we get in as press, because we do because Finn, who's here, my significant other, they write about the convention and I do photos, and so we get to go in as press, and it's a lot of fun. We get to look at everything at the convention, and it's a lot of fun. But if we don't get in as press, I will purchase a ticket for the convention, and I like to walk around the whole convention, and I like to do other things at the convention other than just take photos. So anyway, that's my 2 cents. That's my opinion. I don't know if this guy back here was doing that, but there's a lot of photographers in this area, especially when it's like a Saturday. I think this was a Friday, so it wasn't as busy, but like a Saturday, it's like insanely crowded in here, and it's so hard to move around. There we go, that's better. Don Quixote do Flamingo. You know, let's do square for this guy. Vodka. Like a vodka advertisement up here. Actually, I don't know if I like how that crap looks. We'll go back. We'll go back to the 4x6. Oh, you know what? Actually, an 8x10 might be good. Let's do 8x10. There we go. That's better. There we go. Whoop. I wanted to do, I really liked that, I really like the vibrant action, but yeah, I think that's better. It's just so, need to brighten it up. There we go. Oh, Maddie, I just realized because you asked about 6'7" because I said 6'7". Because I was talking about 6'7" photos. It went right over my head. I'm sorry. I just realized it. Number 11. Oops, I didn't export this one. Export. Fun fact about the book and movie The Martian, the main character doesn't actually only live on potatoes, he also lives on gummy vitamins because potatoes don't have many vitamins in them. Interesting! Is that... I remember seeing the movie with Matt Damon when it came out, but I don't really remember much about it. I know he gets stranded on Mars, right? Also, for his sodium, he lives on Adam's tears due to all the potatoes. So was all that stuff like in the book? Here's a cosplayer with the giant Gardevoir. Yeah, he's stuck on Mars and has Saravia, yeah. Oh, so all those details were in the book. I see. So I thought this girl made this Gardevoir. I thought maybe this was like something she made, but then I realized that they sell these. So I don't know. I don't think she just brought it with her. I think she's just wearing a green like outfit to look like Gardevoir with a Gardevoir plush. But it's okay. I'll still edit it. There's a person later. It's not here. There's a person later who makes like who made their own Katamari. They're cosplaying as the prince from Katamari. And so they made their own like giant Katamari that they like roll around. Nintendo had to know what they were doing when they made that. Yeah, the giant Lucario as well. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, Fit, you're talking about the Katamari? Yeah, the Katamari girl was cool. I think I'm pretty sure it's a girl. I'm not sure. This artist, that song that we just heard, the artist is called Nanobee, and he used to do like lots of cool chiptune EDM music, but then he kind of shifted into like Europop. And I don't like the newer stuff as much as the older stuff. That's okay though. Artists can evolve and change however they wish. Imagine how crusty most of the Garden War plushies are now. No, Maddie, no, I don't want to think about that. I want to believe that people just hug and snuggle it like a normal person would. No, people. Hopefully, people aren't doing. Now, hopefully, everybody. Hopefully, not everyone is doing naughty things to it. Shh. Let me live in ignorance, please. Maybe, well, we're not going to get into it. I'm not going to talk about it anymore. The Prince. I always see a Prince at conventions now. Or a lot, like sometimes I'll see, there's one time we saw a Jedi Prince. I see like mashup cosplays with Prince. It's pretty cool. Let's do. I'm also gonna add another filter to this. No, I don't like that. What if I do it with a different? I do it with this. I still don't like that. Okay. That's fine. I'm gonna turn up the vignette a little bit. There we go, that's good. Gotta leave because you have a haircut? Okay, Ink. Enjoy your haircut. See you later. There we go. That's a little bit better. Okay. There we go. Oh yeah, here's Adam. I forgot about this Adam cosplayer. This cosplay is so good. He was whoever was in this cosplay was having a really hard time keeping it together though, because it was some parts of it were starting to fall off. And I feel so bad because like some of these cosplays are so extravagant and like big pieces of costume, you know. And when you're walking around in a convention with lots of people, you know, a lot of times stuff falling off is bound to happen, you know. But it was awesome. It was really cool. They got it figured out in the end, but I don't know. Whoops, I'm a channel mixer. Oops, I want to export. This photo is so freaking cute. This group of cosplayers was so great. Like I was just like Egghead, Sanji, Luffy, and Zoro. just Shanks back here. I wonder if maybe keep trying to like I really like this spectrum filter, but sometimes it just doesn't look right. Like it's too much, you know. I used to use it a lot, but then I don't know, I got a better eye for edits as I grew as a photographer and as an editor. And sometimes I look back at my old edits and I'm just like, why did I edit this a certain way? I forget, man. My brain is like, what are we doing again? There we go. Well, you know, let's do it down in the other corner. Let's do it down here. There we go. Yamato. Yamato has Odin's journal. That's too much. All right. I love that they have the journal. That's so cool. A lot of Yamato cosplayers just have the giant club and not the journal. You can tell that I took this photo right after this, because these guys right here are right back here in this photo. So you can tell I took photos of these guys, and then I moved right over here and took a picture of Yamato. Okay, so this guy back here, I don't know what these guys are doing. I thought maybe this guy was posing this guy, but then I realized this guy's not cosplaying as anything. So he wouldn't be a photographer posing people. But they do that a lot. A lot of the photographers will like help pose the person too. Okay. We're saving this now. It's 16. What is it? It's 1 o'clock. That means I do about 15 or 16 photos an hour. Granted, I started a little bit later than I wanted, but it's okay. Okay, I'm going to export this and good. All right. I'll do the next batch of photos. All right, here's the Katamari. It's freaking awesome. Such a cool cosplay. Shadow the Hedgehog. This is I think this is from Silent Hill, right? This character? Or is that from Baldur's Gate? I know there's characters that look like that in Baldur's Gate too. Another Zach. I had a Zach I just photographed from a different convention. Okay. It's the Prince from Katamari. Katamari, do your best. One of my favorite songs from Katamari. Shoot, what's that song called? There's a song from Katamari that I really love. 8-Bit Big Band does a version of it. Let me see if I can find it. Hang on. This song is really good. This Luma from Mario Galaxy is also really good, though. Oh, Lonely Rolling Star. That's what it is. With this song. I love this song. We're going to listen to this because I like this song. I love this song. And turn up the vignette a little bit on this. I like the vibrant colors. Oh, I was putting it in the middle. I was like, what is going on here? It's okay, I don't need it anyway, it's fine. I had to grab the logo from here. There we go. This shadow is freaking awesome. I love this. And she also had like the wings on the back too. I just realized she's also wearing big like shadow shoes, but also in like heels. That's awesome. Like big platform heels. That's crazy. I can't, man, it's hard to like wonder how people walk in these things. Oh man, it's skill, pure skill. What is this down here? Oh, this is a monster can. I was like, what is this down here? I could have cropped it out, I guess, but we're just gonna do it. We're gonna do a little magic trick. Whoop. Fill. Content aware fill. Boop, now it's gone. Bye-bye. Magic trick. Yeah, looks so good. There we go. Doobie, 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 doobie. Whoops. I grab the logo. I hate it when it grabs. There we go. It grabs like the background and not the. See, look what the heck has happened. Because it's putting it in the wrong. Yeah, it's because it's putting it in the middle of that. You want to put it on top of this. Actually, let's do the blue first. There we go. And then we'll grab this and put it on top. There we go. Let's do it down here. There we go. Save this. Grab this in a little bit. Yeah, I can't remember if this is so I've never really played the Resident Evil games. So this is either a Resident Evil character or it's one of the ones from Baldur's Gate. I just want this to fit. Because there's like these creepy, in the Shadowlands, there's like these creepy nurses that kind of look like this. Finn, maybe Finn knows. Finn, is this one of those creepy nurses from Baldur's Gate? I don't know if Finn is paying attention right now. No, it's not. Okay. I don't remember what they look like. So this must be a Resident Evil. I think it's a Resident Evil character. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I don't really know Resident Evil very well, so. Sorry, we're not listening to this anymore. I'm going back to my other playlist. Bum bum ba bum 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 ba bum. Let's do it. We'll do it down in this corner again. I'll make it slightly bigger. This is 19. This one actually came out really, like, I feel like after I adjusted the lights, this one actually came out really good. Really nice and sharp, good quality. There is still some film grain in here, but it looks pretty good. I think also that there's just so much awesome detail in this. Like, it just looks so good. Like, look at those fingernails. It's freaking awesome. Okay. We got Perona and Mihawk. Oh. I just realized the little cross on her hat's all the way up here. Actually, this is a pretty good crop right there. We'll just do it. We'll just do that. Boom. Boom. There we go. Too close to the edges, maybe. Yeah, it's too close to the edges. Why don't we try square? Square. I don't want these guys in here. I don't want these guys. Oh, well, maybe we'll do 8 by 10. 8 by 10. Yeah, 8 by 10 is better. Let's do that. Whoops. Move it over just a little bit here. Center line right here. That center line's right between them. Yeah, that's good. Okay. A little root town. Oh, I don't need these curves. I made the adjustments and then I realized it was exactly the same as it was originally. So I don't need them. Oops, I wanted to grab the logo. There we go. Very good. I lost count of what number we're on. Number 20. Oops, no, we want to export. I love that Perona. She's got this little ghost that dangles off her off her hands. Now this is this squirrel girl. I think this is a famous influencer, if I'm not mistaken, on the Instagrams. Oh, she is. Yeah. Okay, cool. I thought I remembered that. She has like a shitload of followers. I don't know how we figured that out afterwards. Did she give us a cosplay card? She might have given us a card. Some cosplayers just have like cards on hand and they're just like, here, check out my work. See, right now, the light's coming through that, like, skylight, so she's, like, right in the sun. So, like, the lighting is way better here because of that light. Oh, she lives in Chicago. Oh, she came up on your For You page. That's how you found her. That's cool. I don't even know what her name is. I would give her a shout out right now, but I don't know what her name is. I just realized she has like threads coming down. I might clean this up a little bit because actually, we can keep that. Just get rid of this one. So I have to do the edits on this layer. Okay, I want to get rid of this. Actually, I could probably be better if I did it. Actually, no. Do it like this. No, whoops, I gotta go back to the... I changed my cursor. There we go. It's perfect. And then I can zoom in and kind of fix this up a little bit here. See, the problem with this is that the healing brush, once you get too close to the edge, it messes it up. I might have to do clone stamp for this. Let's go like right there. No. Actually, that's not bad right there. Let's do... clone stamp. That's pretty good. That's not bad. It's not exactly... Actually, I think that's better. That's good. It's hardly noticeable. Okay. We don't want to get her tail bits. We just want the rest of it. I don't think I can. Can't reach all the way down here. I have to zoom out first. Maybe I could do the first half of it and then the other second half. Oh no, I almost messed up. My mouse only goes a certain way. Gosh dang it, I can't, okay. I couldn't see the bottom, so I wasn't sure where it was. Let's try this again, let's try this again. I have to position my mouse a certain way because I have to do it all in one long stroke here, and if I reach the end of my mouse pad, it doesn't work. There we go, and then we'll go back up. There we go. And then we'll do fill, content aware, boom, it's gone. Okay. We'll zoom in a little bit here. That's too much zoom. Okay. And here we're just gonna do, try and keep this as close as possible here. Oops, messed that up already. I went too far there, but that's okay. My hand slipped a little bit. This texture is all the same here on this carpet, so it's not that big of a deal if I go too far, but let's try that. What happened to my ad manager? It just disappeared. I'm still going, right? Oh, interesting. It filled that with that. That's okay. That's pretty good. Let me just go in and... Actually, I might not even mess with this. I think that's fine. Just the way it is. Yeah, that's a little bit better. There was like a little smudge there I was trying to get rid of. I forgot why my ad manager just disappeared. I don't know why it just disappeared. It's so weird. Okay. I had to just double check and make sure I was still going because I thought I got disconnected somehow. Okay, so we got that fixed. So now we'll put our edits back on. That's fine. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna move this. Actually, you know what? That's okay up there. I was gonna put it on the bottom left, or the bottom right, I mean. But I think it's good there. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Number 21. Hey, Hunter. Oh, that's okay. You gotta get your sleeps, right? You were napping. That's okay. I am here. I'm starting to do my Sunday streams. I like doing them around noon. A little bit sooner in the day. Let's swap this. There we go. We're just doing some edits, some photography edits. How's your day going so far? I know you napped, but is your Sunday going good? I love this song so much. I love Snail's House. So good. Oh, whoops. I want to grab my... I almost saved it without my logo. There we go. La 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 la. You fell asleep sometime after 10, only meant to take a nap for a couple hours. Next thing you know, your phone's ringing. It's after 1 p.m. Yeah, just been a lazy day. Yeah. Yeah, just a lazy Sunday. I like lazy Sundays. They're the best. They're the best. It's Moon Knight. Actually, this might do well in an 8x10 crop. Yeah, it's perfect with an 8x10 crop. Bring it in just a smidge here, too. Whoops! What happened? What happened? It's because Photoshop is stupid. There we go. Better than Manic Mondays, right? Yeah, that is absolutely right. Who does that song? Is that a Cranberries song? Oh, it's good. Okay, curves. Oh, maybe you should bring it up a little bit. Bring it up just a smidgen. Yeah, that's good. And we'll do the blue. There we go. Oops. Grab the logo. Let's do down here. I don't remember who did the song, just remember Just Another Manic Monday. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it's the Cranberries. Here, let me look. Oh no, it's the Bangles. Yeah, never mind. I always think that song is a Cranberries song for some reason. I think it sounds similar to them. I think that's why. Yeah, I took it from the last picture. So I grab it from the previous picture. So if I take it, it doesn't go away. So if I grab it from another picture and then put it into another, like here, it's still here. Because I'm not moving it on this picture. I'm just copying it to another picture. I'm actually going to make this slightly bigger. This is 23. Whoops. All right, and that batch is done. No, that's fine. Okay. Oh yeah, you just saw it off, move it off picture. Yeah. No, it's easier because I want to put the logo. I put the logo on every picture, and it's easier if I just grab it from the previous picture and drag it into this one than to just go into like file, place linked, and then have to go through my folders to find the picture, the logo again, and I have to resize it and everything, and it's just all a hassle. It's just easier to just grab it from another picture. And cracks. There's another shadow, but this is like what's that Mexican outfit called? I don't remember. Okay, this is good. All right, we'll start with the cracks. Yeah. Actually, 8x10 is probably pretty good for these guys too. Do it right there. Nobody is my boy Makar. It's very sad. But these Quark costumes are really cute. I really like them. No. There we go. Exports. Export. This is the newest Couple End song. I was like, I think I know this song. You woke up with yet another game idea, but it might turn out into a book idea while working on it. Now I got a fleshed out game, just missing audio and images, and like 4 to 5 other ideas working on. Nice. That's awesome, Hunter. Dreams are like, if you have like a dream that gives you an idea for something really cool, that's the best. It's the best. Sometimes I have a dream that I'm like, oh my gosh, this would be amazing if I turn this into like a story or something. And then later I think about it again. I'm like, actually that dream was really stupid. Like once I think about it for a minute, or like I start writing it down about what happened in my dream, I'm like, actually, this is kind of stupid. I don't actually like this idea anymore. That's just me. That's just me. I had like this dream one time that I was like being chased by a pterodactyl, like a giant pterodactyl, and he had like cybernetics and he was like shooting at me with his like cybernetic lasers, and I was like, ugh! But in my dream it was like super cinematic and it was like freaking awesome. And then when I woke up, I'm like, oh my gosh, I should turn that into a story. And then as I'm like writing it, I'm like, giant pterodactyl with like cybernetics. That's kind of stupid. I'm like, I'm sure that's already been done before anyway. Good. I'm gonna do a little magic with this person right here. I'm gonna do a little magic. Magic trick. Whoop. Perfect. I'm gonna do fill, content aware fill. Boom, gone. A little bit of a smudge there, but you know what? It's good enough. Good enough. I don't. This guy is from some new anime, right? I don't know what anime. Some anime. I keep seeing this character everywhere. It's a really cool cosplay. I really like this cosplay. Let's do it down here. This is number 2025. Exports. You get dreams like that sometimes, not the pterodactyl chasing, but cinematic, where I'm like watching myself in a scene or a first person POV doing stuff. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, exactly. You know, it's like super cinematic in the dream. And then you're like, this would be a great movie. And then you're like, actually, maybe this idea is really stupid. But it's like so cool in the moment when and especially when you wake up, you're like, whoa, that was so cool. And some people have turned their dreams into something that they really like. But I'm pretty sure I don't know if you've ever heard of there's this anime called Interstellar 5555, the secret of the secret of the star system or something like that. It's basically the what is it? Daft Punk's album Journey, but it's all one big long music video. It's like their whole album, but it's a movie, and it's like an anime movie with like aliens and stuff. Anyway, the director of that basically said that the whole idea of this movie came to him in a dream. So he was able to take that dream and like turn it, because basically it's like a band of aliens. They're like a musical band. They're like these aliens from a different planet. They have like this music band, and like everyone loves them, and they get abducted by a human, and the human guy changes them so they look human, and then he like mind controls them into being like a hit band on our world, on Earth. And so then there's this other alien that's going to save his friends who are all captured. It's really cool. It's a really good movie. And also it's all of Daft Punk's music. So like it's also awesome. And there's like no dialogue. It's all sound effects and music. And it's really cool. Highly recommend it if you've not seen it. I think it's from like the 80s, late 80s or early 90s. I don't know when it came out. I don't remember. Oh, it came out in 2000. So okay, 2003. I think the Daft Punk album came out in the 90s. I think that's what I'm thinking of. Oh, you looked up the Birdman. Wait, Sunraku from Shangri-La Frontier. Yeah. Yeah. That's cool. Yeah, I don't know that anime. I know it was a light novel. I was turned into a manga and then turned into an anime. I just know that it's like super popular right now. And I see that character everywhere. I think the anime is newer. I think it's a newer anime. This guy is from Delicious in Dungeon. I see this guy. I see this guy cosplayed a lot. I could not get into Delicious in Dungeon. Everyone's like, "Oh, it's so good," but it's not. It's not about adventurers and dungeons. It's about adventurers and dungeons cooking. And it's basically a cooking show. And I'm just like, I'm not interested in watching anime characters cook in a dungeon, using monster parts to cook in a dungeon, because the main focus is them cooking. And I'm just like, okay, this is, I don't know, it's not for me. Yeah, he does have it's a big loaf. Big loaf of bread. A lot of cosplayers I see have the giant loaf of bread. I think it's something with the character in the show. There's Astarion and Lae'zel from Baldur's Gate. Actually, we can do it. I can crop off that sword hilt just a little bit. That's fine. I love how Astarion is wearing the armor that you find off of what's her name? This is the dark elf armor. But you get it off of the who's the dark elf girl? The evil dark elf girl. I can't think of her name right now. You don't even like cooking mechanics in games unless it's simple button presses and not wait so long and then take it out before it burns. Yeah. Oh, Minthara. Yes. This is Minthara's armor. You find other drow armor, but a lot of people take the Minthara. If you kill Minthara, a lot of people take the armor and put it on Astarion. It's cool though. It's really cool, the drow armor. I love this song, Chiffon. Sorry, I'm just jamming out to the music. I remember trying to cook the cake in Paper Mario. That took me a few tries, a couple of rage quits, and then a few more tries before finally getting it right. I don't... What is that from the original Paper Mario? The cake cooking? I don't remember. I have to go... I want to go in and replay those games. I never played Thousand Year Door. That's the one everyone says is the best, and I never played it because I never beat the original Paper Mario, and I've always wanted to go back and beat the original Paper Mario before I played Thousand Year Door. I know it doesn't really matter that much. People are like, oh, you don't need to beat the first one to play the second one. But I'm just like, no, I need to beat the first one first. Yeah, I just vibe dancing, yeah. The song is so good. Snail's House is so good. I love Snail's House. Did I export this? I forgot if I exported this or not. Yeah, I already did. There's a Crocodile. Crocodile and Nami. Both of these are so good. This Crocodile is incredible. He's such a good Crocodile. Oh, it's from the original Paper Mario. The Super Paper Mario on Wii. That one was kind of abandoned the RPG elements and went with platforming elements, right? I didn't play that one up very much. I did enjoy what I did play of it. But I don't think I ever owned that game. I think I rented it and played it. Nah, let's put it down here. There we go. $28. Whoops. I'll export. There's another shadow. Wasn't much of a fan of the 3DS and Switch games. Oh, really? Sticker Star was all right. Oh, yeah, you talk about the Paper Mario games, yeah. Sticker Star was all right, but ultimately not as good as Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. Yeah. No, I haven't really played the newer Paper Mario games. I heard they're not as good. I remember Sticker Star was promising. I remember before it came out, when they were like previewing it and showcasing it. People were like, "Oh, it looks like it could be good," and then people didn't, and then it didn't end up being good. And then did they do like a Paper Mario and then a Mario and Luigi mashup game too? It was called like Color Splash or something like that. turn this up just a little bit. Actually, you know what? This might be better if I do the vibrant. What happened here? What just happened? There we go. We already heard an Outset Island version of this song today. Wasn't this version though, it was a different version. It's two different versions. This song, I love this song. It randomly gets stuck in my head all the time. Like just randomly, it'll just pop into my head, and I'll just be singing it all the time. I'll just be going bum ba bum ba bum ba bum ba bum ba bum ba. It just gets in my head. Oh, yep, that's right. Now we go export and export. There's Spider-Punk and Gwen. I'm excited for the Spider-Punk spinoff. They're doing I think it's an animated movie, right? The Spider-Punk spinoff movie from the Spider-Verse. I like how that blue filter really makes that blue pop in his outfit. It's cool. I like that. And number 30. All right. We did about 30 pictures in 2 hours. So it's about 15, 16 pictures an hour. Okay. Let's see. How many more do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 19, 20, 21, 20. I got 22 more left in this. For acen. I'm going to take a quick break and then I'll come back and we'll do the rest. I'm going to get some of these. I'm going to get these loaded up though first. See, now it's Saturday. You can tell because there's so many more people. This Frankie was incredible. I'm going to be... Oh, well, sorry, Hunter, I didn't see you said. Maybe not Kokoria Forest. The song you played for Dodongo King to get him out of his bad mood. Oh, it's the Lost Woods song from Ocarina of Time. Wait, what about it? Was I talking about something and that was you responding to it? I don't remember what it was, what we were talking about. Anyway, I will be right back. Okay, I'm just going to take a quick break and I'll be back in just a few minutes. All right, I'll be right back. Okay. Ooh, hi. I'm back. Hello. 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 Sorry, I wanted to make more coffee. And so I had to make a whole new pot of coffee. So it's gone a little bit longer than I wanted, but that's okay. You get, oh, Hunter, you were talking about the song that gets stuck in your head. The do 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 do. It's the Lost Forest song, right? Serious song, that's what it's called. Oh no. My phone thought I said Siri. Oh good, it didn't do anything. My phone lit up and it's like, yes, you said Siri. But it was not. It was I said Siri. Yeah. Serious song gets stuck in your head. That's funny. So the two songs for me that just randomly pop into my head is Outset Island and the Maple Tree Way from Mario Kart. The boo doo 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 do 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 do. That song. It's like random. It just randomly pops into my head all the time. All the time. Anyway, we'll get some music going again here. And we'll keep editing. We got Bakugo and red-haired kid. I don't remember the red-haired kid's name. Anyway. There's so many people now because it's Saturday, so there's gonna be like people behind all the time. Sorry, I came back and now an ad's gonna start soon, so I apologize for anyone who is gonna get an ad. Wait, there we go. I forgot I didn't keep the previous photo with my logo in it, so I had to I had to import it again. Let's go up here. This is 31. And exports. Perfect. There's Karlak and who's that other girl? Girl who sings the songs. Finn would know. No. yeah. You're like, what's her name? Yeah, I think it starts with like an M. Alfira. No, I said Alfira. I almost said Minfilia, but Minfilia is from Final Fantasy XIV. Alfira. Alfira is close to Minfilia. That's why, yeah. That's a close one. Let's bring this in again. Or whoops, I did this one as an 8x10. That's what I was doing. I think it's funny that She's wearing a oh, hi. Thank you for following. Cyronius. Sorry, I didn't see your name there for a second. Thank you for the follow. Hope you're having a good day. We're just doing some photo edits today from Anime Central 2025. And we're just chilling and listening to music. Nice to see another photographer streamer on Twitch. Oh, good. You're one too. That's awesome. I didn't know that. Yeah, whoops. I usually play video games on here, but I thought, you know, since I do photography outside of streaming, I was like, you know what? I have all these photos from last year that I haven't edited yet, and so I might as well just edit. Whoa, hey, thanks for the follow. Aw, cool, good. Thanks for the shout out. I appreciate it. You do street cosplay and portrait. That's awesome. That's so cool. I'll have to come find you after my stream. I do a lot of, so my significant other does, we haven't done a lot recently, but does, they're a writer. So they do a lot of traveling, but they do a lot of like theater, arts, lifestyle writing, like as a journalist. And so I do a lot of photos for them. And so we get to go to conventions as press, and we get to interview people. But also I just love cosplay, so I get to take pictures of a lot of cosplayers. But also we get to do, I have a lot of like travel photos that I still have to edit too. So my problem here is that it keeps, hang on. I want to nudge it with, there we go. I want to nudge it with with my little, with the arrow buttons, but I kept changing what crop ratio it was. There we go. Oh, you're live now, so you're gonna tune in later if you can. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, maybe if you guys are still live when I'm done, I'll come find you. Okay. I'm gonna do. Hunter, you were listening, then closed the mini player while you were on browser, trying to find the US codes for your audiobook. That's okay, no worries. I'm glad you're back. I wasn't very long. I wasn't back for very long before you showed back up. I feel like I don't like this crop. I don't like this crap. We're gonna undo. We're gonna undo all this. I'm gonna undo all this. I'm gonna go a little bit more like right here. Man, I don't like that better. There we go. That's better. I like that more. Okay. Wonder if maybe I'll do let's do the vibrant. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Looks good. The blue and the red with the vibrant colors. That looks good. I like that. Okay. Actually, it looks good up here. There we go. Oops, I didn't save this one. Should probably save it. What number is this? 32. Whoops. Exports. Exports. Oh yeah, but yeah, Serious Song is awesome. Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one. I agree. I think I learned how to play Serious Song on the piano when I was a kid. There was a lot of like songs from Ocarina of Time because they're simple songs that you could just play on the piano, like just one note after the other, like do 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 do. Like it's so easy to just learn on the piano. Whoops! What did I just do here? This Gear 5 Luffy is so funny. This is the Gear 5 Luffy with the eyes bouncing out. It's so funny. Whoops, I don't want curves again. I want to do blue. A little blue in there. There we go. Yeah, I'm so used to on older Photoshops that used to do save as PSD, and then I would always save as, and then you would change the file type to JPEG or PNG or whatever you wanted it to be. But now with the newer Photoshops, the newer updates of CC, you go to export and an export as if you don't want it as a PSD. And I'm not used to it yet still. My brain still wants to go to, well, you guys can't see this window, obviously, but I want to, my brain always wants to go to save as and then save as again. But I love this. This is Bartolomeo, but he's like a cult. He's like in a not a cult, but like a Catholic, kind of like a Catholic church kind of a thing. It's really funny. Have you heard of the drums of liberation? Oh, dang it. It keeps doing this. I don't want that. I just want to nudge it. I start nudging, but then it keeps changing the aspect ratio. There we go. Go down here. Whoop. I did it again. I went to save as a second time. I want to go export. This Frankie is so awesome. Super Frankie. This photographer back here has all this equipment with him. He has like a cart with like a light on it, and he brings all this stuff with him so he can solicit photos at this convention. Just annoys the crap out of me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Man, I love Banjo-Kazooie. Why is there a bunch of like just white little fuzzies in this photo? What's on here with this? There's like a bunch of just like white little fuzzies. I think there's like a fuzzy in our hair here, but I don't know what that is. My lens wasn't dirty because I don't have them in this photo. I don't know what's going on there. That's so weird. That's alright. I'm just gonna clean it up out of her real quick. Whoops. I forgot that I have to take this off first. But there's like these little white fuzzies everywhere. I don't know where this came from. Are they just reflections from a light? I don't know. Oh yeah, that's not gonna work. Whoops. That's it. I'll just leave that one. I don't know why, but these little white fuzzies all over the image are really bugging me. That's fine. I'm gonna fix up a little white fuzzies on her. I'm not sure if this is from wear and tear on her outfit or if it's the white fuzzies that just showed up everywhere in this picture for some reason, but I'm gonna clean them up anyway. Just the little itty bitty specks. You can tell that this is from the paints. There we go. All right. I think that's good enough. That's better. And this could just be crud on the floor, but I'm just gonna clean it up anyway. Okay, let's put this edit back in here. Forgot that I have coffee now. Oh yeah, and I got a snack too. Okay. Super Frankie is finished. Now we'll move on to these guys. These guys are from Berserk, right? I think this is Berserk. Is this Goblin Slayer? I don't know if they're from the same... I don't know if they're from the same thing or not. I know this is the guy from Berserk, right? At least it looks like them. Or maybe they're both from, I don't know what they're from. I'm over here trying to guess. I don't know what they're from. Let's switch this to, let's do 8x10. I think 8x10 would be good for these guys. Yeah. Whoops, I did it again. I just want to nudge it. That's all I want to do. I just wanted a Pepsi. That's all I wanted, but she wouldn't give it to me. There are some like white fleckies in this photo too, actually. What's going on here? Did I get my lens dirty or something? Or maybe there was just maybe there were just like floaties in the area for some reason. I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, because there's some here too. That's weird. I don't think this is on my camera lens. Because if it's on the camera lens, it's like a big like orb that looks out of focus. So I think I think somehow like pollen or something from outside got in and it's like floating around or something. I don't know. I don't know where it all came from. But it really bothers me because there's a lot of it here. I'm just gonna forget it for now. It's too much work having to go through and clean all that up. Too much work right now. I might go back later on separate on my own time and do that and fix it up. Right now we'll just do some regular edits. Actually, I don't know if I like the curves. I think I might just take the curves away. I think it looks fine like that. Exports. These guys are awesome. Those are the guards from Half-Life 2. Actually, let's keep this 4x6. There we go. Okay. That's good. It's like, so I like that the sun's coming in right now at this time. So like there's nice light here right now. A little bright on the white on their masks, but it still looks pretty good. It looks better than the filmy mess. The grainy, the film grain that I get from boosting up the lights so much because it's so dark. I don't know. I don't need the curves. That's fine. We already listened to the song. We heard the song already. Let's skip. We'll go to Dara Dara Docs. Maybe I will. There we go. I will adjust it just a little bit. We'll make it just a little darker. Just because it's so bright on their masks. Exports. It's really funny. So there's a cute story about these guys. I say a cute story, but it's not really cute. It's just these guys were acting as their characters. So there was like a trash can over here, and there was like a soda can. They would take the soda can, they put it on the trash can, and knock it over and be like, "Pick it up, pick it up." That's the people that were passing by. It was so funny. It was so funny. If you've played Half-Life 2, you will know. You would know. It's like your first introduction to those guards is them telling you they knock over a piece of garbage to tell you to pick it up, throw it away. Zbruk, yo ho ho ho. One, two, three. I'll do one more. All right. All right. This Brook guy was on stilts. That's cool. Let's we'll bring it in. I don't want to see the stilt feet. I'm kind of trying to hide that. This guy back here. I said it before and I'll say it again. The thing I don't like about taking pictures at conventions are sometimes people in the background can be distracting, you know. But it's okay. There's not much you can do about it. Unless you do like a private shoot with them and you go somewhere else where there's not really people. See, those white fuzzies are pretty much gone now in this photo. So I don't know what was going on with those white fuzzies. It's 38. This is Plo Koon. Jedi Master Plo Koon. I'll bring the curves up just a little bit with this. There we go. And we'll put that blue in. There we go. This song always makes me 'cause this song plays when you're talking to the owl, and he's like, "Would you like to hear that again?" And you accidentally hit yes, and then he tells you the whole thing over again. And you're like, "No, I didn't mean to hit yes." This Master Chief is awesome. I don't even know what he's supposed to be. There's a mashup. I don't know what he's supposed to be though. I know it's Master Chief, but I don't know what the mashup is. Anyway, it's awesome. Whatever it is, it's awesome. Boom, boom, ba-doo, 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 boom, 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 ba-doo, 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 boom. Number 40. This guy. So the first photo I edited was that pirate skeleton, and this is that same guy doing this Raven wizard cosplay. I don't even know what this is. it's freaking cool. I don't know what it is. I don't know what character this is supposed to be. Do I like to read? I don't read as often as I'd like to. I'm very much a visual person. So it's a little bit harder. It's always been kind of hard for me to sit and concentrate and read, especially because of my ADHD, and I'm always very visual. But I do love comic books. Because I'm visual, I do like comic books. So I like to read manga and comic books. And I have regular, traditional books too, and I try to read as much as I can, but I don't read as much as I should. Why? Do you have a recommendation? You have a recommendation for me, Hunter? Because I will take recommendations. Whoops. I'll do this side. I haven't really listened to a lot of audiobooks. I like podcasts, but audiobooks, if a lot of times I've tried listening to audiobooks like in the car, like I'll be driving, but then my mind starts to wander. It's part of my ADHD. It's hard for me to like sit and listen and concentrate while I'm trying to drive, because I'm trying to do two things at once. And my brain already has a hard time doing two things at once. So, so sometimes I don't really listen to audiobooks now. So my answer is no. Two authors though. Well, one based on your preference to NSFW type scenes. I don't mind NSFW type scenes as long as it's not like the whole premise, you know. Exports. Yeah, I tried listening to audiobooks in the car while I'm driving, but then I end up like realizing that I haven't been listening to it for like the last 20 minutes. And I'm like, oh shit, should I go back? So I like end up like going back and then re-listening to it. But then later I'll realize I hadn't been listening to it again. But that's just because my mind wanders. And if I'm driving for some reason, that's why I like listening to music when I drive. Or I like listening to podcasts when I drive too. For some reason, podcasts, because it's a discussion, it helps my brain easier. But when somebody's telling a story, it's harder for me to latch on. I don't know why. I don't know. My brain is just weird. Vignet. Oh, whoops. You don't want that in there. We'll turn it up. We'll turn the curves up just a little bit. And then we'll make a blue. It's all blue. There we go. You know your hair? I know of it. It's all blue. Pyro's Tale. It's a 2-book series. Okay. And the other is Tales of the Fifth Guardian by C.M. Johnson. And it's a different take on the Legend of Atlantis. Oh, that's neat. Okay. I will check those out. You know what I'm going to do? Here's what I'm going to do. Hunter, I'm going to go after my stream's done. I'll make a new channel on my Discord server called Book Recommendations, and you can put them on there, okay? And then that'll help me remember. Cause right now I'm not going to remember. So I'll do that right after the stream. I'll make the channel and I'll let you know, and then you can throw them on there, okay? And that way, if anybody else in the server wants to like read them, they can take a look too. This is 42. Yes, cup ramen and weapon is ready. Yeah, this is I can't think of the guy's name. It's from an anime. Sakamoto Days? Sakamoto Days is the anime. So this guy, he used to be an assassin, but then he gave up the assassin life and got married and had a kid, and then now owns a convenience store, and he's a big pudgy man. But then he like gets back into doing assassin stuff again, but he's like this big fat pudgy man. And he's still like really, really good as an assassin, but he just looks so silly doing it. It's a really fun anime. And it's funny. this Kinnikuman is kind of it's a little cringe, but it was the only Kinnikuman cosplayer, and I love Kinnikuman, so I'm like, I need a Kinnikuman cosplay picture. I think the I think it's silly and campy on purpose, but I love it. It's great. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum, bum. I have my microphone is like right here next to my face. My coffee cup sits like right next to the microphone's arm stand. So I have to like reach around the microphone arm stand to get my coffee and then bring it back around so I can drink it. Or am I looking at it wrong? Hunter, wait, what are you looking at wrong? Are you referencing something? I don't know what you're referencing. Did I export this one? Yeah, I exported it already. Okay. All right. Another furry. Dude, I love these furry costumes. They're so cool. I wonder if I could do... There we go. No, stop! I hate that it does that. Okay, go away, go here. There we go. I just want to nudge it. If I change the crops, the aspect ratio for the crop, and I try to nudge it, it changes the aspect ratio. I keep having issues with it. It's so annoying. I have to like deselect it, then select crop again, and then I can nudge it. There. That looks great. Actually, I want to, before I do that though, go clean up this on the floor a little bit. Especially this one right here. That one's annoying. Okay. Yeah, I think whatever white fuzzies were floating around ended up on the floor here. Abs on a pudgy belly, YouTube grid. Oh, YouTube Gidmec comment again. Oh, yeah. No, it was the abs on that guy's belly where it was like a piece of paper that he taped onto because that guy because the cosplayer, yeah. This cosplayer is a little chubby. But it's gotta be it's under. So he has this, it's a printed piece of paper, a printed image, and he has it underneath the shirt's ripped, but he has it underneath the shirt. You can tell that that's not his actual it's not his actual skin. Yeah. Okay. Now we're gonna do this. I know, I love it too. It's awesome. It's so campy. I love it. It's so great. Okay. I'm gonna finish this one up. Here's Kizaru and Rosanante Corazon. I love that he's got the little light by his finger. That's awesome. I'll be back again if still live. You'll be back again if you're still alive. Grandma wants to clean her room. Okay. Okay, no problem. That's all right, Hunter. I don't know how much longer I'll be going. I want to finish these, and I have some other photos I was thinking about editing too. But if I don't see you again before I'm done, you enjoy the rest of your Sunday, okay? I don't like that crap there. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do something different. We're gonna do. We're gonna go in like this, and we're gonna go up a little bit here. There we go. Okay, thanks. You have a great day too. I just realized there's a free run back here. Okay, that's good. I'll I'm gonna get the logo. There we go. All right, save as 40. I already did save this. This is 45. Save. Yes. Okay. No, we already got that saved. Okay. Cool beans. Got 7 photos left of this from this convention. One of my favorite ones right here, Scrub Daddy. Gotta love it. Gotta love the Scrub Daddy. Okay. Cloud and Tifa. I got this Cloud again here. I got him twice. He's here twice. 2 different people. I might crop the sword out because I don't even have the full sword. So let's do 8x10 on this one. I hate that this guy's freaking photo equipment is back here. It's annoying. I don't understand why they think they could just bring all their photo equipment with them. Like, just drag it around everywhere in this area. I don't like that crap. Oops. Let's do it like right there. There we go, that's better. Okay. Sometimes I can't tell if I like the crop or not until I hit the crop button. Because when I'm adjusting it, it's hard for me to tell if I'm going to like it or not until I hit crop. That's pretty good. Oh, poultry, how's it going? In the UK, no con would allow stands or trolleys like that. Yeah. Well, and I was talking about, I don't know if you were here earlier. I was talking about, so when I go to conventions, I do photos. I have my camera with me and I ask for a photo. It takes like 30 seconds. I take a few photos and maybe I'll do it like, I'll take like a couple photos here and maybe I'll get a little bit closer, take a couple photos. Maybe I'll switch it like up and down. Like, let's take a couple photos, but I'll take like, 30 seconds of the cosplayer's time. And I'm like, okay, all done. Thank you. You guys look great. Okay. Have a great rest of your day. Blah, blah, blah. And I like to just take photos like in the moment. And I like them to pose the way they want. But then there's these photographers that come in. They don't even buy a ticket to the convention. The only area that they stay in is this lobby because it's the only area they're allowed to be in that's not inside the convention areas. And they sit there and just solicit photos. And what they do is they like bring, like this guy brought all of his equipment. And what he does is he asks for a photo and then he like spends like 10 minutes posing them like like getting them to like do like 6 or 7 different poses, and they're like on the floor and they set up their lights and they're doing all this stuff, and then they hand them their card and be like, hey, if you want these photos, you have to pay me this much money or whatever. And I just think it's so, I don't know. I think it's a little scummy to do that, to be honest. You know, I understand photographers, like, believe me, I'm a photographer. Photographers need to make money. I get it. But like, I'm there to just take photos and have fun, you know, and I'm going to post, I should take like 1 photo out of the batch that I took. I edit it, I put it on the internet for people to just enjoy. And if people want to come to me and say, hey, I like your work, I want to do like a private shoot with you at the next convention, great, that's awesome. And sometimes I'll put out like a thing being like, hey, I'm going to be at this convention. You know, if you want like a private shoot, you know, chat with me, we can figure out a price, blah, blah, stuff like that. But like those dudes that come in and solicit photos at the convention, they annoy the crap out of me. I'm sorry. I get it, but I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm in the same, completely relate. There is this one guy who's notorious at UK cons who will take all the time with cosplayers, asking them to do a whole bunch of film on his phone and post direct to his socials. Yeah, that's crazy. And like, you know, a lot of the cosplayers are super nice and they want photos of their cosplays. That's why they're there. They're dressed up so people can see it, you know, and they're grateful. And sometimes, you know, like, I don't know. I just feel like these guys that come in and be like, hey, can you do this certain video for me? And it takes up like 10, 15 minutes of their time. You know, I'm just like, they have other stuff going on. They don't want to sit here doing photos for you so you can put it on your socials, you know? I kind of use cons as an experiment to just take photos of cosplays that I think are cool. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I do, I've done a few like private shoots, but I love taking photos. Like one of my favorite things in the whole world is just being in my element and just taking photos. And I just love to go to conventions and just take photos of people for fun, you know? So, oh, Noe, thank you for the raid. Hello, how's it going? How was the rest of your Stonk Sunday stream? I hope it was good. For anyone who's here, this is my wonderful, beautiful friend, Noe. They are a great, awesome streamer. I highly recommend you go check them out. They do Animal Crossing streams and a lot of fun, chill, cozy streams. So yeah, go check her out. Oh, you did some Tears of the Kingdom. Awesome. Man, whenever I play Tears of the Kingdom, it's so hard for me to tear away from that game because you get so consumed into that game. It's so hard to like stop playing. Yeah. But yeah, I'm just doing a photo stream. These are photos from acen, from last year's acen Anime Central. And I was just talking about how I was complaining about some of the other photographers that are at these conventions, but I'm not going to get into it again. There's just certain photographers that solicit photos, and it just kind of seems a little scummy to me. It's so hard. And then, yeah, 10 hours later, right? Yeah, exactly. All right. I just finished this. Noel, you'd love this guy. Look at this guy. It's the Scrub Daddy. Yeah, Scrub Daddy. And like, who comes up with this? Who's like, I'm going to cosplay as the Scrub Daddy at this convention? It is amazing. It's amazing. Actually, I hate that crap. Let's go back to 4x6. There we go. Okay. Forgot to save this one. Save. Last con I went to, someone had made a full armor suit out of white monster cans. Oh, that's amazing. There's this guy that comes to acen, who does, he like does samurai armor, but it's like out of cereal boxes. It's freaking awesome. Because you know how like samurai armor is like that layered, like kind of like layered armor that they do. So he like layered it with like cardboard boxes, like cereal boxes. It's so freaking cool. Or maybe it's not cereal boxes. Maybe it was it soda? Like 12-pack soda cardboard? I don't remember what it was. It was either cereal or it was soda. I think there's two of them. I think one of them was cereal and one of them was soda. I don't know if I'm remembering that correctly or not. But like the white monster cans, that's awesome. I would love to see that. That's incredible. So this is one of my favorite EDM artists is Snail's House. Highly recommend. Anybody who does not know Snail's House, go check them out. They have a lot of like animated music videos. Like they work with like artists, like animators, and a lot of their music videos are animated. Okay, Scrub Daddy. Let's scrub you up. This is still so dark. Wherever I took this photo in this area was not have as much light as I like because it's a little. It's all right. It's a little grainy, but that's okay. Alright, and I'm gonna export this one. Yeah, scrub you up. 47. And then we got Gigantamax Charizard, or is this Ultra? I don't remember which Charizard this is. Either the Ultra Evolution. I think it's the Ultra Evolution one, whatever it's called. This guy. I love these inflatable like costumes, are so funny. I just think it's funny. You can just see his face and he's just a regular dude. Just hanging out inside this Charizard. I wonder if it gets hot in there or not. Alright, file save. This is number 48. Whoops, I did it again. This astronaut is so awesome. I don't know if this is from something or if it's just a cool astronaut cosplay. He's got a skull. It makes me think of Doctor Who. Isn't there a Doctor Who episode where there's like they're like in a library and they're in like these suits? They're in like this is a NASA spacesuit, but they're in like spacesuits and they're in this library. And there's like these little parasites that get into their suits and then they like eat them alive, and their skin, all they leave are like their bones. Yo, it is from that? Okay. Because I'm not like, there's this like little device. Funny, the glued on, what is this? This looks like a LED remote. Yeah, it's an LED remote. That makes sense. Oh, no. No, stop clicking that. We want to click play. There we go. I'm going to turn this up just a little bit. Yeah, that's the first episode of Doctor Who that River Song appears in. It's a good episode. I miss classic Doctor Who. Well, not classic Doctor Who, but like the early 2000s, mid 2000s Doctor Who. Mid to late 2000s Doctor Who. So good. No, we want to get the logo first before I save it. Mm-hmm. 49. There's Pokemon Girls. This is Misty. This is one of the new characters. I don't remember her name. This is pretty good. Let's do 8x10. That's better. There we go. I don't like that. Let's go vibrant. There we go. I like that more. That's fun. I'm gonna go blue. Blue. There we go. Oh, Rusty Bucket Bay! I love this song. I hate this stage. For anyone who's ever played Banjo-Kazooie, you know what I mean. Oh yeah, these guys. I'm gonna do these guys last. It's Courageous Cowardly Dog. Let's go down here. Mwah, 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 mwah. Okay. Bow, bow, wow, wow. Alright, so we're gonna do a fun little thing with these guys. I like this shot a lot, and I love their poses, and I actually kind of like the cropping that it is already. I just hate everybody in the background. I absolutely despise all these people in the background. And I know it's a convention, and I just wish that there was no people. But so we're gonna do something. We're gonna do a fun little adventure with this photo. We're gonna create a duplicate of this. We're gonna call this okay, we're gonna do select. Whoops. No. Is there a way to do magic wand? I thought there was a way that I could. It's like a new feature where you can like have it select subject, and it figures out what the subject is automatically, but I don't remember how to get to it. Probably look it up, but I'm just gonna do it this way, the good old fashioned way, the tedious way. I have to get in close and make sure all this is good. Nah, it's fine. I don't care about his shoelaces. This song, Megalovania, is such a good song. I actually did a... I used to be a school photographer. And there's this one time... Oh no! There's this one time I was at a middle school. And I was at this... I was kind of set up in like this like gym area at this middle school. But it was kind of like... It was a weird... It wasn't like a full-on gym. It was like a weird gym that was kind of like... I don't know. It's really hard to explain. It was like a gym stage area, but then they had like the music rooms like back there too. It was weird. Anyway, there was this kid like playing the trombone, and he was playing Megalovania on the trombone. I could hear him all the way down from down the hallway. It was really funny. It wasn't trombone. It was like a tuba or something. Not a trombone. I misspoke. All right. Okay. Got his legs and all that. I'm gonna get rid of this. We'll select this. That's good. Okay. Sorry, I'm not talking very much because I'm like concentrating trying to do this. Trying to make sure all this selection is good. This guy's hair is like all over the place. No! Whoops. I'll get rid of it. There we go. That's better. There we go. Got his hair mostly good. Should get this hilt of his sword. See your Schwartz, it's as big as mine. There we go. No, stop. I just want this little part right here. There we go. Oh my gosh, stop messing this up over here. Okay, hello. I am back. Not sure what happened there. OBS just decided to crap out on me, so not sure what happened. And then once I got OBS back up, my VTuber was freaking out. So then I had to fix my VTube Studio program. So yeah, so now I'm back. I am back. I'm just gonna keep working on these guys. I think I lost all my selection. Oh no, I didn't lose all my selection. I thought I lost all my work that I was doing for this selection, but it's still here. It's still here. Hey, Finn, if you're there, can you type something for me into the chat? I just want to make sure that everything's working right. I'm going to put music back on. There it goes. Okay. Oh my, what is it doing it again now? I'm not sure what's going on. OBS is being weird. If I move it over here, yeah, it's still being weird. What's going on?